Hi, hello everyone. I am Andrea. I am from Sales and Partnership Department in Companio. With us here, we have experts from Companio, which is Pablo and Christian. They will be answering all of your questions. Please ask all the questions through the Q&A section and not through the chat. So let's just get to the point. So who are we? We are a company that is based in Estonia who is based in accountant and compliance, which makes your work really easy. Has sorry, we have like over 45 experts in accounting and in high technology, and we have no bureaucracy. So basically, your independence and simplicity is the most important part of our jobs here. Right now, you can open a company in Estonia, and the one in Bulgaria will be available very soon. You have also the Companio one, which is for Spanish freelancers and the autonomous from Spain. So the thing we are most proud of is our dashboard, which has high technology integrated in our dashboard, which makes your life really easy. You just have to submit the invoices at the end of the month. And that's basically all the job you need to do. Everything else is up to our experts, which are available for you from Monday to Friday from 9 to 6 Central European time. So any questions you have, just feel free to ask them. Right now, we have over 2,000 banking solutions for you. So they are all also integrated in the our dashboard, so it will connect automatically all of your work. So just to sum it up, we have over 2,000 businesses right now, over 30,000 invoices per month, over 800 annual reports that we submit yearly, and we have 2,000 banks supported. So that's just a warm up for us, and now it's up to you to join us. Thank you. So all the questions you have, just feel free to ask them.
Okay, so we don't have any questions for now. I don't know if our attendees, Kul and Raul, have any questions that they might want to ask us. Just a reminder that please use the Q&A tab because here we can organize better all the questions. And if not, if you don't have like any questions right now, if you just wanna read and learn a little bit more about us, here you can scan the QR code and check our our website and all links that you can see all the things that we offer for you. So yeah, and you can connect over there also with us. If you have any questions later, we'll be always happy to answer them. And yeah, just if you have any questions, something, whatever you have right now, please ask them because we have, well, basically you have us live here right now, and we will be happy to help. Okay, so we have a couple of questions. Raul is asking, in Spain, we have to pay in salary the 75% of the incoming money of our companies when we are professionals like engineers. There is any restrictions in Estonia? I think maybe Pablo can help us a little bit with this one.
Yes, about this one. Well, there isn't any restrictions in Estonia. I mean, in Estonia, you would open a OU, is the equivalent of an SL in Spain, and then you can operate through this OU, and the only obligation that you're gonna have as the owner of the OU as a physical person will be in Spain, but in Estonia you only have to take into account the 20% gross of the dividends, and that's it. The 22% this year of gross of the dividends, and you have You don't need to take care of anything else in about tax-related terms.
So, as an example, if we have 100K earnings per year and we pay ourselves in dividends, the net would be 78K for us.
Well, it's not so simple like that. We always talk in gross terms. If you want to know how it will be in net terms, I emplace you to book a free 15 minutes meeting with me on our Companio website. And if it's something related to the autonomous system or anything like this, I will be happy to see with you the whole scenario and to dedicate a few minutes to can answer your question and be a little bit more specific with the pro, with the cons, and the general situation. But it's not so simple to do this account.
Okay, perfect. The next one, could you explain a little bit about the taxes that we could have in Estonia?
The taxes that you will have in Estonia this year will be only the dividend ones. This specific year, 2025, the only taxes that you will face with your company in Estonia will be the dividend ones if you decide to extract money from your company. If you don't decide to extract any income from your company, then you don't gonna pay any kind of taxes. You can have a benefit of 50 or 100K or anything, but if you don't extract this money from your company, you're not gonna have to face any taxes.
Now, Raluca is asking, we will open a dropshipping online store. We wish to establish the company in Estonia, and following a recommendation, we wish to work with you. Do you perhaps offer a short call before onboarding?
Well, for these specific questions about other models like OSS or dropshipping models, we offer paid consultancy services. But anyway, you can still always go to our chat, and if our colleagues, our customer support agents, thinks that it's necessary that my department or me in person help in this process or in these questions, I will be happy to do it. So you have two options. You can talk with us on our chat every from Monday to Friday, from 9 p.m. to 6 p.m., or you can book a private consultancy session for talk about this specific topic.
Great. Yeah, I would suggest that they can start just talking with our customer support, and if they need more in-depth help, then yeah, they can book a paid consultancy, but they can start with our customer support team that they'll be happy to help. Then Madhu is
Sure.
asking, can we hire ourselves as an employee in company and get work visa through it? This is an interesting question.
Yeah, not get a work visa through it, but yes, you can hire yourself as a worker of your company. It's not the best way in terms of tax advantage and tax efficiency, but it could be a possible way, and it could be interesting to analyze this form. Yeah.
Right. Now, another question from Raul. But continuing with taxes, if I'm a freelancer in Spain and I have my company in Estonia and I make some invoices to my Estonian company, what are the taxes here?
If you are a freelancer in Spain and you invoice your company in Estonia, the taxes that you have to face here in Spain will be the same as if you are invoicing any other European company. I mean, it's exactly the same. It's not a difference. You have to pay the IRPF, you have to pay the Spanish autonomo quota, and your quarterly models report and your quarterly reports. It's the same. The main advantage here is that the money that you left in your company will be at a 0% tax. But all the money that you start for the company, the obligations are the same as if you invoice any other European company.
Now, Raluca is asking also if we have the company in Estonia, but me and my partner are based in Austria, would it be a problem to have company expenditures deducted? For example, if we buy laptops, do we need to buy them in Estonia to be able to qualify it as company expenses? Thank you for replying to my previous question.
Yes, interesting question. No, not at all. I mean, if you make purchases that are related to your activity, you can deduct them from your company without any problem.
And now from Michelle, if
But
I'm
an important thing, an important thing is all those purchases. It's mandatory that have to be done with your company bank account for sure, not from your personal bank account to be deductible.
if I'm not resident in Estonia, can I open a personal bank account in Estonia? I am an EU citizen.
We only work with neobanks like, I mean, Wise, Revolut, and they allow you to open, to link this new created account with your company in Estonia. So we only work with these types of banks. There are only advantages. I mean, it's the same as the traditional banks, but they are more efficient, they are faster, everything. Yeah.
Oh, and she says that also has the e-residency in Estonia. Now, another question. What expenses can we include in the company? Can I withdraw money from an ATM to buy something here in Spain? How are these expenses justified?
No, you can withdraw money from a ATM to buy something unless you decide to extract that import in our three official ways to extract the money from your company. I mean, no, you cannot do this from an ATM. And the expenses that are justified is there are like a similar way in Spain. I mean, all the expenses that you can justify that are related to your main activity from your company, they are deductible. If you have more doubts for any specific expense that can or cannot be deductible, you can talk with us with our chat, and we are happy. We always be happy to answer you.
Yes, and regarding this, to talk on our chat, I also sent on the chat here in the webinar a link to you can schedule a meeting with Andrea if you are already like really wanted to start your company and everything. There's the link over there. The next question, what if I'm a student in the UK running business in Estonia? I'm not allowed to run a business from the UK. Where would I send the money from the Estonian bank account to which personal account?
Well, this kind of law specific questions must have a study behind. I mean, if you are not allowed to run a business from your tax resident country, it could lead to some kind of trouble or problems with your country. So in this case, we advise you that the best option is to analyze your specific situation with our whole legal team, and then we can find a solution or a proper answer from your question.
Now, what seems to be the last questions for now. Do you have to be an employee to be qualified for expenses like laptop, or you can qualify as shareholder as well for those expenses? And what about business traveling expenses, if there are limits?
Oh, okay. In the first part of the question, no, you don't have to be a direct employee from your company to deduct some expenses like laptops or electronics. If you are the owner of your company, you have the right to deduct these expenses from your accountancy. Always that these expenses are, like I said before, directly related to your activity. And in the other hand, what about business travel expense? In fact, there is no limits about these business travels. I mean, you can make 1, 2, 5, 8 business travels per year, but all of them have to be justified. And we have a specific term that um, is like a some kind of program that allows you to extract some money from your company all the days that your trip are maintained. So in this case, if you make a trip for 8 days and this trip is outside your country, you can extract about 60 euros per year from your company without justified anything. Mhm. It's like a specific program that we offer to our customers. But
No,
no, there isn't limits in the number of trips that you can perform in a year. They have to be justified for sure.
okay, perfect. And now another one.
And the
I
program, the name of the program, if you want to know more, it's called Daily Allowance. It's a program that allows you to extract some money for expenses that cannot be directly justified from your company. And the limit in that specific program is about 60 euros per year, per day, sorry. All the days that your trip during.
Next question. I am outsourcing working to a company overseas. How would I pay them? Would I just record it as a business expense, or would I need to hire the company?
You don't need to hire the company. I mean, this company will act as a provider for your OU in Estonia. So in this case, they are a provider. They just have to send to your company the invoice, and you're gonna pay that invoice and to accountant and to process that movement. So no, this isn't necessary.
Okay, next question. Do we need to justify the business trip in any way with a text message or email from the client or something similar? For
No,
example,
we always, yes, this is an interesting question. We always say the same. You have to be capable to justify this trip in a hypothetical request of some tax authority. But no, you don't have to justify every trip. I mean, with text message or with locations. No, we trust your word. I mean, but they have to be veridical, and the trip has to um, find some goal that is uh, I mean, you have to this trip have to be justified. I mean, with your main activity.
perfect. And that's all of the questions. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I hope you had a good time. You learned a little bit, and that you scan the QR code so we can connect later. Also, like I said, there's the link for Andrea if you're ready to start your company. You can also find the link to Pablo's consulting sessions in our website. and we'll be happy to help you in any way that you need. And again, thank you very much for your time. Have a nice rest of the day. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye. Thank you.